Boys, thank you very much. All right, this is starting to get personal for me.
Uh-oh.
People who may not know, this is a tradition at Clemson to run onto the field after every win.
Be careful.
For the last 2 weeks, I've been going back and forth with the diehards on Twitter. But when I saw the Tiger fans storm the field after an overtime win over NC State when they should have lost, that's when I had it. And I said, you know what? We've got to revisit one word. And they're starting to have a groundswell of support for the old coach here. So, Max, one word on Clemson storming the field again, this time after NC State.
You think you're going to change the game here right now? You think you're going to change the discussion?
It's going to happen.
Okay, let me see if I can help.
It's going to happen.
Let me see if I can help.
Okay.
My one word is effect. Storming the field is like antibiotics. It loses its effect the more you do it. You don't want that. You want the storming or the antibiotics to work, as we saw when Clemson beat Louisville. I'm okay with that. Not so much for NC State. A game the Tigers should have won by 21. You know what happens when you beat teams by 21? The fans leave and they start their Saturday night party, and they're not there to storm the field. Shouldn't happen.
All right, my one word, and listen to me very carefully, Clemson fans. Stop. It's that simple. I have to believe, Max, that Dabo Swinney and that university wants to be considered a heavyweight, big time. When you mention the Alabamas, Ohio States, you want to be thought of, too, if you're Clemson. That's where they want to get to. They're not there yet. I don't care how many years in a row they've won 10-plus games. This is part of the reason why. Perception. I don't really care about this tradition. When you want to take your program to the next level, things have to change. Dabo Swinney should not be doing this post-game interview like this. Look, this was Saturday. You would have thought this was a national championship. You would have thought this was maybe the ACC championship.
It looks like a playoff.
Todd McShay's like, wait a second. Didn't you guys almost lose on a field goal at the end of regulation? Am I mistaken? Wasn't this North Carolina State?
That's a party right there.
That's ridiculous is what that is. Ohio State would never storm the field after beating Indiana. Somebody said to me on Twitter, Alabama would do it, but they're not allowed to in the SEC. Guess what? No, they would not. My one word, and let's start it now on games like this. This has to stop.